Hey everyone, just recording. Yeah, so welcome back. Like I said, I'm trying to do one video a week. This one's just gonna be kind of how my setup is looking like, how I store my chemicals, where I store them, and yeah, just kind of like what I use day to day for my details and my wash. So yeah, let me show you guys. Currently working on this truck. I'll show you it's a full interior, but I'll show you guys in a bit. So this is my 1995 Toyota Tacoma. This is currently what I use for my mobile detailing. Shout out to my neighbors for selling it to me on the down low, or on the low. Pretty good shape, not bad. And then this is my daily driver, 96 Geo Tracker. I just love old cars, something about them. Inside of this, pretty basic. My little lunch bag. Shout out to Janiqua for this foam mounts. Whenever I do details, I put one of these in every car. It's a car fragrance thing, whatever. These are my current cards. Brian Amazon owner, hit me up. Transmission, 6-speed, has about 300,000 miles, but yeah. And then here I just keep a couple brushes. I don't want these ones kind of really getting messed up with the weather. And here are my hexagon tire brushes. I notice if I leave them out in the heat, the glue will come apart, and this is probably like my 10th one I bought, so just kind of a heads up there. Okay, but this is my setup. So let me show you guys. Let me open this up. So when I get to a customer's house, I open this up. This is for my air hose, connect to my air compressor. Let me remove some of this shit. Okay, my pressure washer. This is honestly all I need. Nothing too crazy. 1600 psi Ryobi, 1.2 gallons. The psi is not really what matters. It's more of the gallons per minute, from what I've heard. I have the Predator 3500. I got this on OfferUp for about 600, so not a bad deal. Typically these are about 900 to 1,000. This was literally brand new, so perfect for what I needed. And then here's my pressure washer hose. These reels, they were selling ones already made for this online, but they were super expensive. I went to Harbor Freight. I bought the reel there. This is normally how it comes. It's for a air hose, but I converted it to a pressure washer. I just had to buy the pieces, and all this total came out to about 50, when typically these would sell for about 100 and something plus. So saved me some money there. I just put a piece of wood and I nailed them in. So whenever I pull up to clients, I literally just open it up and start working. Here is my 50-gallon tank. I can get about 3 to 4 cars on this if I only do one foam cannon, foam spray, and then wash it off. But typically now what I've been doing is I'll foam it up, let that soak, and then I wash it off. That way the dirt comes off with the foam, and then I hit it again with the foam. And so yeah, just kind of a tip there. This just helps with preventing with swirl marks and all that. Here's my ladder. I use this to get to the top of the cars, or sometimes I just use this as a table. Harbor Freight, been coming in clutch. Here's my air pressure. This is honestly all you need. And then I have, I'll show it to you right now, but I have these on quick disconnects. This is where I connect my Tornador, which I use to brush all the cars. As soon as I get in there, as soon as I open up the car, that's the first thing I do, just start brushing away. Extension cord, got this at Costco, 60 bucks. Here are my wash buckets. Here's one of them. I have another one over there. I'll show it right now. I do the 2-step method, or two bucket wash method. This is for the rims. Here are tire scrubbers, and then this is for like bugs. Here is my vacuum. It's pretty simple. Honestly, this is all you need. And then this is my vacuum hose. Honestly, that's really all you need to do your basic details. Nothing too crazy. But if someone does want a full interior, that's when I'll go ahead and bring these other machines that I'm about to show you. So here are also, I have this in the back of my truck, but since I don't have a camper, I don't really want them just kind of staying out in the heat. But here's an extension cord. I mainly use this for whenever I'm blow drying the car using my my Sidekick. So here's pretty much all the tools I use. Starting off, drill brush or drill. This is for when I'm doing the interiors or when I'm cleaning off floor mats. This is currently what I use for cars to dry them off. Especially, this is very helpful whenever I'm doing maintenance wash, because I'll typically spray them with the paint protection, so water just comes off really quick. Gotta have your gloves. Always use protection. I need to take my own advice. My air pressure or my pressure washer gun is on a swivel. That way, whenever I'm walking around, it doesn't get stuck. It just turns as I turn. These, you put these under the tires, so that way when the hose is going around, it doesn't get stuck. Yeah, knee pads. I have a shitty lower back. Definitely helps out with my back. Let's see what else. A Tornador. This is what I use to connect to my air hose, and this will help a lot with cleaning out the cars, cleaning out the seats, all the trash. This is very important to my setup. And then honestly, the rest of the stuff is just brushes, things I use to clean up the car, nothing too crazy. And so those are my tools that I use day to day. These are boxes that I got at Costco, weatherproof. Here's where I keep all my towels. I use my big ones to dry off the car, your simple Costco ones, and then I have some different ones for different uses. Here is my steamer, a McCulloch. Pretty cool. I honestly would probably buy a better one. I've had a few incidents where I try to open that and I fuck myself up. Here are all my main chemicals. I carry them in these little bags, or these little pouches. All my brushes. So let's start off with this. Here's my snow gun. This is currently my backup for windows. Invisible glass, really good, recommend. Chemical guys, leather, quick detailer. I have not used this yet, but very good product, very good line, Kosh Chemi. I use this for tar removal for those really hard stubborn ones. I'm all out of this, but this is to dress your plastics. Chemical guys, Hyper Coat protective dressings. Simple Green for my APC all-purpose cleaner. This is VRP from Chemical Guys. This is what I use for my tire dressings. And then Adams car shampoo. And then here's like my PNS. I love PNS. I think it's a really great brand. It does the job really well. This is for the glass cleaning. Carpet Bomber. This is to clean the carpets. It's a part of a 3-step process I use. It's Express Interior. This is like my number one. I love this thing. I use this to clean the insides for a quick wipe down. Well, you can use this on plastics, vinyl, whatever, and it smells really good. My finisher. This is once I'm done cleaning up the carpets and extracting this is what I use to eliminate any odors. This is part of the 3-step process for the interior. Brake Buster, awesome product. This is what I use to clean up the rims and the tires. bead maker. This is what I use for paint enhancement, paint protection. This will give it also hydrophobic properties. That way when I do my maintenance washes, it's really easy to dry them up. Really good cleaner. This is a Terminator, step 1 of my 3-step interior cleaning. Really good. Dream Maker. This is what I use to kind of just give it that finishing touch to make it look really good. I use this on my rims, or on rims and on the paint. It just gives it that gloss. And then Bug Out for the bugs. Okay, so these are all my chemicals. Then let me show you just kind of like how I store them, or where I store my stuff at. So yeah, this is kind of my storage room. Here I have the gallons for what I use. Express Interior, Bead Maker, Brake Buster, Terminator, Car Pearl. This is a good shampoo too. And then my Megafoam. Here's what I use for my extractor, my Bissell. I have an extra one there. I have one that broke from a lot of usage. My gas cans for my Predator. All my drill batteries. And then here's just a bunch of chemicals I've used. Chemicals, equipment, my polisher, or my DA, whatever. A bunch of foam cannons, a bunch of things, you know, I've used throughout the years or months of detailing, and I just try to see which one works best. And so far what I showed you guys earlier are all the things I enjoy using the most, but I'm still testing them out. But yeah, that's really my setup. It's really, you don't need a lot honestly to do car detailing. When I started out, I just really bought $500 worth of equipment and products, and I just started washing outside of my house. But what I really needed, or what I really did well, was reach out to people. You know, when you first start off, you don't have a lot of credibility, and so people aren't going to reach out to you. That's when I was very active. I still am very active, but I would reach out to people. I would go out, give out cards. I would, you know, just network, just let them know, hey, I do car detailing, and I was doing it on the low. I started off doing $35 basic car wash and interiors, and it was pretty good. That's how I got customers. That's how I got my Google reviews. But after a couple of months, I got burnt out. And the reason I got burnt out is because at first I was doing it just to get credibility, recognition, but then I started doing it for the money, but my prices didn't go up. And so I would go out there, I'm like spending an hour and a half for $35. At that point I'm like, you know what the fuck, I can't be doing that. I need to raise my prices if I'm trying to make this into a business. You need to step up not only your detailing skills, but you also need to step up your business skills. And so a lot of people focus on detailing skills, but another thing that, you know, I've been learning a lot is, you know, the business side, marketing side, how to get customers. Because if you can be the best detailer, car washer, etc., but if you have no customers, then, you know, what's the point? But yeah, that's my setup. Then also, this is the truck I'm currently working on. This is a pretty bad work truck. It was used for landscaping. I don't have any before pictures. I suck at really taking them, but I need to do one more extraction on the carpets. My neighbor's work truck, they don't use it, so I've been having it in my house for a little bit. But yeah, definitely it's fun, you know, doing your own business, making your own money. And you know, I've just been working in, you know, the office. I've been working jobs since I was like 15 and a half. I'm like 28 now, so I've been doing that for 13 years, you know, working for someone. But after a while, you just want to make your own money, and it feels really good, you know, at the end of the day when you come home and you pretty much are bringing, what's that saying, you know, killing, never mind, forget what I said. But yeah, I appreciate the support. If you're subscribed, please leave me a like. I want to make this into something big. once I get better at editing, taking time to make my YouTube videos. But right now, I'm just trying to be consistent. So right now I'm just doing more quantity as opposed to quality. But yeah, appreciate you guys watching this. If you did, I know it's a long video, one shot, probably not the most entertaining, but that's what I use on day to day. Thank you and have a great day.